Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Hello, viewers, and yeah, we're gonna do something a little different tonight. So, yeah, today this game just came out, The Council, that I just heard about it, and it's basically like a Telltale's game, but it has a little bit pieces of RPGs, RPG. So I kind of like the idea of this, and I only heard about it like like 2 or 3 days ago. So I'm going to take a look at the. It's an episodic story of 5 episodes, so yeah, pretty much Telltale style. But I will give this thing a chance. If this is good enough, then maybe I'll do the other 4 episodes. So it's going to be a full playthrough of the first episode. If enough people like it, I will do the other ones eventually when they come out. So yeah, I don't know what to expect. So let's dive right on in. You know, when you see this, you might just have like, so I guess this is our main character in this story. And it's sad, it's just a still image. And you know, you could have him move a bit, but it's just my opinion. So let's quickly dive in. So I want to play on the first save slot, create a profile. Let's see. Oh, let's have a quick peek at the episodes. So, I guess prologue, off the coast of England, night stroll, wines and cannons, and Gorgon. Choose a quest. And I guess we're not gonna find out what the episode's titles are, so. Yeah, way to not ruin the spoilers right away. Thanks, game. Let's have a look at savings, audio, subtitles on. I don't know if my voice is over chopping the music or anything of volume. If I have to do it like in later episodes, just let me know that I would have to crank up the volume. Just let me know if the volume's not loud enough. So controls, yeah, I like it the way it is, so let's start a new game. So let's see what kind of story we're getting ourselves into. France. Paris, yes. December 10th, 1792. And I think we got ourselves into a big mess.
Stop. You're not getting anywhere with this, von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk. You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back. Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling it at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
So,
Stop annoying
are
our
we
host,
spies?
Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
So, are we playing a secret agent?
My concoction will be ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
So, what do we do?
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened the shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Von Burchard! Von Burchard!
Hmm?
Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Al-Azif.
Do this.
Act.
Trust me.
Trust. Oh, our first choice. I think I can... Well, let's stick to... Let's trust our mother, and I guess we're secret agents? Our mother and our main character are secret agents, so let's see how badass is his mother.
Please, be my guest, Mother.
Oh, you're just gonna shoot him. You bring a knife to a gunfight, really?
Well done, Louis. You reacted perfectly.
How do you feel, Mother?
Couldn't be better. He's alive, so I can question him after we get back. Pity he's just a middleman. Means I haven't finished with this case.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd be running off on one of your adventures again, Mother. You know what? I'm warning you. This time, I'm coming with you.
No, even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
Mother,
Why?
you're no spring chicken anymore.
Come on, let's go home. And don't forget to send our men to tend to Von Borchardt.
I think he might be dead. Alright, 1 month later, January 20th, 1793. So, oh yeah, it was started. Lord Mortimer's Island, off the coast of England. So, we're going to the guy's fire, so... Focus Home Interactive and Cyanide, is that how you pronounce that? Presents? Game by Big Bad Wolf Studios, so these guys are basically new. So I guess we are playing Secret Agent. Alright, I'm willing to give this a try.
You just had to pick up Von Burchard's trail on your own, didn't you?
Oh,
You ditched me in
stupid.
Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer, and now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
Yeah. The Council. Episode 1. The Mad Ones. Oh god, if this introduces Cthulhu into the myth...
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think about it.
Contrary to what one may be.
Yeah, he's starting to sound like a little Guybrush there.
Invited me.
Well now, Duchess, we find ourselves both invited by Sir Holm.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Holm, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
I guess we don't have to... I think we should just basically just say we got business with Lord Mortimer.
Asked me to join him. We have some business to take care of.
Oh, how mysterious. You adapt quickly, my son. You get along here like a fish in water. Would you believe that we are all here hoping to solve our personal issues? You'll see.
Right. I doubt that you came here to look for your mother, Your Eminence.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
Absolutely.
That's right. Until now, I've never been invited by Lord Mortimer.
You won't soon forget it.
Given what I've seen so far, I wish I'd been passed over.
Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess. A cardinal? A duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
What the hell?
Are you alright?
Okay, what's going on? Hey man, you just spazzing out? Oh god, has he got seizures? Whoa!
Oh shit, you're...
Holy!
So,
What? Hey, it's the Countess!
It's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah. No one's going to find it.
Oh.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, don't!
What?
What the
You lost
hell?
your mind.
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No,
What?
but I trusted you.
No, Sarah. Don't. No.
Whoa! What the frick?
No!
What?
You can run if you want to,
What
Sarah.
the hell? What the hell just happened?
You.
Louis, are you all right? What's going on? Here, take this.
I'm sorry.
Thanks.
Keep it. Are you better?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Okay, what the hell's going on?
It's getting late. Why don't you just go
Did
on
we
ahead
just
and
see a bit
Catch
into
up
the
with you, okay?
future?
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sure. Yes.
Fine.
I think we should keep our eye on her.
I definitely have to find Mother quickly.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Crazy or what? This can't be real. The Duchess arrived with me. What's happening to me, for God's sake? I absolutely need to find you, Mother.
Well, I guess we can't run at the moment. I guess we should keep an eye on her for now.
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Oh, so this is the RPG, I guess. So choose your class. Diplomat? The diplomat shines in society. A talented speaker, he avoids flux pass? Flux pass? What the? Am I saying that right? And he can convince those with whom he is talking without offending them. Politics is his field of perception. predilection. Occultist. Occultist is a master of deception, convinced that the important is knowledge, and he has acquired extensive experience in science and the arts, using others to achieve his own ends, and does not bother him. Detective. The detective excels in investigation. He is trained to notice every detail in his surroundings as well as in people he questions. A hands-on man, he doesn't shy away from the direct approach. Manipulation, occultism, tradition, sciences, subterfuges. Choosing a class defines your basic skills. The other skills will still be available, but unlocking them will be more expensive. So I get to start with 3 points, and it's just gonna take me longer to access them. Manipulation. And okay. Questioning. Notice anything strange in someone's behavior or appearance. Notice noteworthy details or oddly placed elements. Read people's behavior like an open book. Logic. Use your logical mind to heretical talents. Agility. Use your concentration against your surroundings and sometimes against people. So, do we get, like, these levels automatically? Like, they're all starts at level 1? So I can pick another skill to get to level 1, so let me have a look. Get people to act in your own interest. Rely on your knowledge of myths, occult, religious symbols, as well as ancient languages and secret societies. Benefit from the sound cardinal background in arts, geography, and history. Science. Be up to date with scientific knowledge and medical techniques. Subterfuge. Discretionally steal items, pick locks, and notice falsification. Etiquette. Quiet. Adapt with apparent behavior for every social situation. Also used to formulate flattery and valid insults. Conviction. Convince people with the sheer force of your will and your attitude. Politics. Express your grasp of the geopolitical situation, nation's interest in diplomatic relations. Diversion. Divert people's attention, change a subject, or avoid questions. Translate any kinds of documents and conversations into foreign languages. So I guess we get these first 5 automatically. I think we're going to be a bit of a detective. Detective unlocks your past. Guaranteed you 1 skill of manipulation, and your past guaranteed 1 point of psychologically. Psychiatry. I think in this type of game that we're going to have to diversitize. Okay. So I think I want to. This is very good. No. We still get these first 5 automatically, so maybe I can be a little bit of a thief as well, just on the off case. So we'll get thief automatically, so it's always good to have some ideas.
Well, over the last few years I solved a number of crime cases. Like the chauffeur d'Orgère, for example. Thieves that torture their victims with burning embers.
Charming. How did you catch them?
I told the most cowardly one that the others had given him up.
Ah, and I wager your thief suddenly started to talk.
You wouldn't believe it. He told us everything. The jobs, the
Oh, hey
stashes,
there.
the names of his partners. Couldn't shut him up.
I heard about that case, but I didn't know you were the one who solved it.
I'm flattered that the news made it across the channel.
You're just in time.
And you
We
had a
only
darn
just
good
started,
memory, Duchess.
so
Well, they say I have the
we're
memory
going
of
to be
two
going
people.
up to the manor shortly.
Please call me Emily.
Fine.
Okay.
fine. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
No, this is our first time. So, no, not at
Please
all.
excuse me, madam. I'm sure we've met before, but I don't remember where.
I appreciate your honesty, even if it's not very flattering for me.
I imagine that with your beauty, madam, it's the first time a man hasn't remembered your face.
Well, I must say you make up for yourself rather elegantly.
Please stop torturing me. I'm completely at your mercy. Where have we met?
4 years ago, in London?
No, sorry. I don't remember.
Still don't know
In the
you.
office of William Pitt. Remember? No?
I am so sorry, Emily, but I really don't remember you.
Let's drop it, Louis. It doesn't matter. Right. Time
Yes,
to go
there's
to the
only
manor.
one episode right now, so... Oh, hold on. Yes, sorry. Yes, to get to your question, yes, there's only one episode, this episode so far, so... I don't know when the other episodes come out. I'm just playing through this episode 1. So, yeah, if this entire stream goes well, maybe I'll do the other ones. It just depends on how many people will watch this. It just depends, I guess. Okay, so opportunities. Your skills allow you to discover hidden details. Select objects that is most suggestive for the situation in order to discover them. Opportunities do not consume effort points. Okay, well, I hope we figured that out. To access the skill required for the situation, you just need to have it unlocked. Have unlocked it. Okay.
I ask her a question, she answers with another. Is she playing with me?
Personality. Each person you meet on this island has their own personality, which makes them vulnerable to certain skills and immune to others. Exploiting their personality is crucial to achieve your personal goals. Skills used against immunity. Oh, okay. I like narrative adventure games, so I got my eye on this one. You might as well just stay here, and if you like it so far, and then you might as well go and play it. And well, if you want to stay, that's fine. I'll let you stay, and then I'll just keep playing. You're welcome to stay, and yeah. What was I? Oh, personality. Where was I? Each person you meet, blah 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 blah. Immune. Oh, yeah. I think it's just a continuation. Each person you meet on the island has their own personality, which makes them vulnerable to certain skills and immune to others. Exploiting their personality is crucial to achieve your personal goals. Skills used against immunities will not succeed and leave you exhausted. Meanwhile, exploited vulnerabilities will give you 1 effort point back. Review immunities and vulnerabilities in Journal tab in the menu. Immunity revealed, vulnerability revealed, blah 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 blah. Okay. So if I find her immune...
Excuse my insisting, but you still haven't answered about my...
Okay, so we just found out about her... About Miss Emily. Oh god, I can't say Emily. So immunity is logic. So we can't be logical against her. Emily is an English duchess, chose the English crown. I'm chilling, play on, my friend. Oh, okay. Very discreet about her origins. Emily only came onto political sense after her marriage that has some qualified as marriage of interest. As an old English aristocrat on the decline, libertarian, modern, and discreet, she has taken upon herself to establish close ties with her peers. In a few years she has become a favorite diplomat of the Queen, which is what probably promoted her Prime Minister, William Pitt, to take her as private security, thus provoking much suspicion and jealousy. As a regular visitor, Emily accepted Sir Gregory Hallam's invitation to come to Lord Mortimer's mansion, because for nothing in the world would she miss one of those famed fancy parties. So our main character, Richard, or Louis. Oh god, I suck at French, so my accent. The only son of Sarah that was our mother. Ever since he was a young child, he moved in with his mother's circles, so it was natural that on his 14th birthday he entered the Golden Order, a secret society held by his mother, Precurious Louis progressed quickly at her side. Did you get episode 1 or... Well, I got the season pass just in case I really like it, so yeah, I got the season pass, and don't worry, it's nothing. It only costs $40, but because I have a very good job, I can sort, and I do get tip money out of it, so I know I shouldn't be getting personal, so like I said, I'm just going to, if I enjoyed the first episode, I would definitely play the rest of them. Hopefully if the story doesn't suck on toast. But I think I'm starting to like it. But I just need to, hopefully nothing bad happens. So, my letter, so I guess we joined with Sarah, our mother. So our main character is Louis, and the more bigger words is probably their last name. 10-4, thanks for sharing. Okay, I know, I'm just being an honest person here, so. Okay, and this guy, Pachidi? His eminence from the cathedral is a legate of Pope Plus? I thought it was an L, and the text is so goddamn small. I confused that for an L for an I. Peleus oh god, Greek numerals. I want to say 6. The speaker worked through his career, siege principles. So he works for the Holy Church. So that's all.
Do you know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
Oh, so she knows our mother.
I don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
Yeah, something's very bad. Talents. You attain talents when carrying out certain actions. Remember to review their unlock conditions and effects, as they offer very interesting improvements. Review all talents from the delicate tab from the menu. And I think I definitely saw something shiny back here. Royal Jelly. Royal Jelly restores 2 effort points. You cannot carry more than 5. Okay, so we got some...
I couldn't have hoped for better.
Jelly. Royal Jelly, oh god. Why do I get the feeling it's gonna get
Must
weird?
Be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
Why do I get the perfect feeling it's going to be a murder case? Some people are gonna die. More Royal Jelly. I don't want to go up the stairs yet. I want to go this way.
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Riche.
Oh,
Monsieur
now
de
you're
Richet.
forcing me.
Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richet's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
Okay, thank you. I guess we don't need to talk about our guest. But what do you know about my
What can you
mother?
tell me about the disappearance of my mother?
2 weeks have passed since Sir's mother went missing. All the staff here have since been busy searching every nook and cranny of the island.
2 weeks?
Sir may rest assured, we shouldn't be long in finding her.
And just what have you found so far?
It would seem that Sir's mother may be hiding on the island and regularly changing her location. But no one seems to know why she would find this behavior necessary.
What do you mean?
On several occasions, we have found leftovers of food, a few of her things, or even traces of campsites. The reason why we're searching the wharf again is because lights were spotted there last night.
Where we are
Okay.
now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Oh. Skills. Your skills have given you access to unique choices and actions at the cost of effort points. The higher your skill level, the lower the cost in effort points. Browse your skills by using the character tab in the menu. And because we're a detective, I chose the detective route. I think I can do this. And it's logical to ask, have you found anything here?
And did you find anything then?
We discovered
Because
a
it's
certain
highly
amount
logical.
of damage, sir, on the wooden
Oh.
part of the wharf.
What type of damage?
Questioning.
Broken
That could be
batteries,
helpful.
mainly. We'll do whatever is necessary to have them rapidly repaired. But quite frankly, I can't imagine what Sir's mother would have been doing with them.
What could Mother have been doing with barrels?
Nevertheless, our search of the wharf hasn't been entirely unsuccessful, though.
What do you mean?
We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials
Wait.
SDR.
Did
came
we
to
just
conclusion
get the
that they
same
are the initials of
handkerchief?
Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet.
Wait. Wait. Did I know that we saw a similar handkerchief with the Duchess, right? I know that she gave us a handkerchief before our first seizure, and it was basically the same. I'm not sure if it's the same one. Emily's handkerchief, a handkerchief given by you to Lady Hashborough. The blood stain is yours. It bears the initial EH, so means. Okay, so yeah, it kind of looked the
Give
same.
it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here. Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Okay, thanks. So, give me back the handkerchief. Let's say no more than you will kindly give me the handkerchief. Let me have the handkerchief. I'll take care of it. One logic
Give me the
level.
handkerchief. I'll personally show it to Lord Mortimer.
Well,
Oh,
I traveled hard
logic.
for several days in order to get here.
yes, but
Invited by your master.
no, of course, but
Because my mother went missing right under your
Ah,
nose.
too close,
Having
man.
only just arrived, you refused to give me her personal belongings?
of course not, sir. It was never my intention to contradict, sir.
God, I hate when they get too
I
freaking
must
close,
return.
man.
Still much to prepare in order
This
to
freaks
welcome
me
all the
out.
guests.
The last time I haven't had them freak out since
It is indeed
Oh,
your
that,
handkerchief.
since playing,
For a specific reason. I need to know
the Danganronpa games. God, that bit in the second one. Jesus Christ. No. That one's way worse than this.
The This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
Okay, so let's have... Okay, besides that, let's just have a quick look around in this docks. There might be some good clues here.
Looks like a bar from an old gate. This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder.
Let's take the bar.
This might just come in handy.
You may never know. Just in case we need to defend ourselves.
A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
Oh, hold down R2 to move. Have a good night. Gotta go. Okay, you go and have fun. Enjoy. You can easily watch the rest of the stream after, like in the next day. Have a good night. And have a safe day.
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
Oh, light.
A lantern. Nothing special.
Oh, the mail.
Let's see what's hidden inside.
Find a clue. Oh, we have to spend 3 points to do it. Okay, let's do it.
Ah. One of the letters is stamped with the seal of the order. And I recognize your handwriting anywhere, Mother. But who is this Samuel Ritter Dauchois? Who are you writing to? I don't recognize the name. Let's see what's inside this letter. So.
Dear
Okay.
Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most
Manuel
grateful.
Godoy.
I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richet.
What is your game here, Mother? Secrets. Always more secrets. You've never talked to anyone using language like this. Something's going on here.
Yeah, there's
This is
something.
Samuel Ritter. And for crying
Samuel
out loud,
Ritter.
who's this Manuel Godoy that you keep bringing up?
Emmanuel Gordy.
Godoy. Manuel Godoy. Why does the name sound so familiar?
I don't know.
I'm guessing he's a man of some importance. Spanish, I'd say. But just can't put a face to him. Well, hope we meet to talk about it soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've got a lot to tell me.
Okay, so Sarah sent this letter. Okay, so we got a letter from his mother. Letter from mother is what I found at the pier. And we have to be on the lookout for ember fragments. When you collect 4 ember fragments, you gain 1... Oh! So, heart pieces. Okay, that's good to know. Mondiro's invitation, dear. And I'm writing you to express my embarrassment regardless. Try to find myself. Lord William Mortimer. Iron bar, that could be useful in case we get into a fight. You might never know that we might get attacked. So, we're on the lookout of 2 people that we haven't met yet. So they might be helpful. Oh! I have to hold... Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna spend only 2 of these.
The barrel's been broken for
Just
quite some
one.
time.
So, why was she doing that? Let's have a look around here. Oh! More royal jelly, thank you. Just made up the difference. Crack in the floor.
Hey, there's something not right about this floorboard. It's different from the rest.
Rip the floorboard. Ah, we could use the rusty iron bar. Alright, let's do it. As a makeshift lever. Lever?
That does it.
Ah,
Let's
why
see
is
what's
he not
inside.
speaking?
There's a book and also a bag. The Mysterium Cosmographicum. I know that book well. Mother used to read passages from it to me all the time. And judging from what I can see, it's the same one as hers. For crying out loud, what's happened to you, Mother?
Okay, let's grab the book. Manuscripts. Manuscripts allow you to educate yourself during the adventure. At the start of each quest, you can choose what to read and gain permanent skill. Oh, so skill books. Okay, you find the manuscripts. Okay, that could be
Look inside
handy.
the bag. A little
Alright.
food, a few toiletries, a small key, and some kind of black powder.
Gunpowder? Let's take the
Right.
bag.
Just in case, I'll take it all. I'll give it back to Mother when I see her. Crying out loud. Why did you hide supplies in the middle of nowhere, Mother? I don't know what's going on here, but you obviously feel like you're in danger.
Open the gate?
Locked. I'll never get it open barehanded.
God damn it. Oh, frick. Could pick the lock. Or use... Maybe the iron key will open the door. Let's try it.
There we are.
Ah! There we go. Now I'm thinking like classic adventure inventory puzzles. Ooh, what's this? 2 more things.
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
Wait. That's a gun!
This looks like a pistol case.
Oh no.
I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed.
Oh crap.
Just like in my vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful.
Oh god, I think we did see a moment into the future. So we gotta keep our eye on
This
the
wharf
Duchess.
was used as storage for a lot of barrels. Uh-huh. What have we here? It's cannon powder.
Oh god damn it, we can't examine the gunpowder. Ah,
Unusable now. I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste. So, let's go through this. My mother's been hiding pieces of bread between the rotten boards of the wharf in the middle of the night. That's not normal. And if that weren't enough, looks now like she's armed. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
she also takes the time to send out letters, reassuring whoever might be interested that she's having a fabulous time here. So odd. So very odd. And that's not even all I've noticed. But maybe I ought to move on to the manor now. They'll be waiting for me. At
Yeah,
least
I got a
hope
bit-
so.
I got a bad feeling that... Yeah, I think we did see a vision of the future. We better keep our eye on Emily, just to be safe. She might be in danger. Oh, there's more. Diplomatic mastery. Ending an opportunity safely. Okay, talents, traits. Charismatic appearance, you gain 1 skill point into manipulation, trusting, psychology, you trusted your mother, detective. Okay, what's the mysterious schismogram? 1 skill point in science. Oh, yeah, just give us. Okay, so we can read them in between chapters? Is that what I'm thinking? I think I'm gonna take one more jelly just on safe. Oh, there's something here.
Latin inscription. En nessis, mi fili, quantilia produncia mundus ergatio.
Oh god, translate the text, and we can't do that. Frick. Yeah, let's just leave. We'll have to come back here later. But I'm a little worried that our mother is armed.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
And yeah, this kind of feels I ran.
Impressive.
Ah, my son. I was looking for
Oh, it's you again.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Ricci, aren't you? You see,
Yeah.
your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here. Anyway, I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance.
Yeah.
Listen, if it will help,
Confrontation.
you can always give it to me.
Start? Confrontations. During a confrontation, you have to go through several steps while being as persuasive as possible. Confrontations have consequences on the rest of the story, so don't hesitate to use your skills. Each confrontation displays an interface showing how much the person you are talking to is convinced. So we have to go through 4. Okay.
Thank you, my son. I'll bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly.
Oh, we can
Don't
do this
take it
in between.
personally.
Okay.
Would
Step
you
1.
happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Yes, she has been here for several weeks now.
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow.
Ooh!
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
Yeah, we will.
Only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother
Yeah.
wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
That
Yeah.
is commendable. But as we work together on a daily basis, it is surely just an oversight.
Most certainly.
Step 2.
You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
Our collector, our business confidential. Members of. I don't want to get into the whole golden order thing. Well, I think we're spies, so we can't do art collector or our business confidential. Occultism and etiquette. So, professional secret, okay?
If you know my mother, you will understand that I cannot answer you, Your Eminence. I'm sorry, but...
Do not worry, my son. I perfectly understand, and I expected nothing less from you. Discretion
Oh, thank you.
and secrecy are both pillars of the organizations for which we work.
Yeah.
You are the worthy son
Totally.
of Sarah.
All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me, and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
Yeah.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful.
Step 3.
Do you think I should give it to you?
It depends on what it contains, I guess.
Only you know that, Your Eminence. If you're asking me if you can trust me,
Ooh.
or if I...
Oh, we got a
secret, I
little
would answer
bonus
yes.
from questioning.
I understand.
In
So we
truth,
could use
it all
questioning
depends
against
on the
him.
nature of the contents of your letter.
It is a list of names.
This list must be of
Ooh.
extreme importance.
Ah, if only you knew. It's a list of people that your mother must help. Listen to me, child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it?
Confrontation, last step. For the last step of a confrontation, you must convince the person you are talking to by oh god, that is, you are talking to, comma, a dot, by giving a positive answer. That is a bit of a terrible spelling. That you are talking to, I think that was supposed to be to, like T-O-O, then dot, and then go by giving a positive answer. If you give a bad answer, the step will repeat itself until either you give a right one or you have no blunders left. Last step of the confrontation will repeat itself if you fail. Okay, good to know. I don't believe in God. That's just problem gonna make him angry, so... okay, no worries.
I swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast
cool.
her gaze upon your letter.
Good.
Thanks,
Let's
dude.
stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret.
Reliable.
Monsieur Derice.
Okay, let's see what's this new reliable trait. You gain 1 point. You gain 1 skill point in manipulation.
Your mother and I
Woohoo!
are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud to be her son. Be it only for her sake. Always respect your name.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Here, the letter.
Thank you.
It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
I might need to. Hidden elements. Many clues and items are hidden. Some of them will have an impact in your adventure, so do not hesitate to look for them. So I guess we don't need to go to those 3 right now, so why don't we just take a giant loop around first? Or can we go up?
I've just arrived. It might be bad manners to go upstairs without being invited.
Okay, so we can't go through here or there. Let's just have a good look around. Maps.
Crucifixion of St. Peter. He was crucified upside down, out of humility.
Oh, this is probably his
Surprising
inner
from entrance
monologue. Like the little voice in his head. Okay, I thought I was like freaking out he wasn't speaking, using his words.
Saturn devouring his son. Good God, how awful. Everything in this painting is disturbing. It's the first time I've seen brushstrokes like this.
And Saturn does show up in Rock of Ages, so if I ever play Rock of Ages, might be fun. Okay, so what's...
Lord Mortimer certainly has a taste for staging rooms.
Yeah, the door is huge as hell. You don't need a gigantic door, man.
Blind Oedipus. Blinded himself. What a tragic destiny.
Oh, what's this? Devil's Thorn. Devil's Thorn grants you an extended existential state. You temporarily see the immunities and vulnerabilities affecting a dialogue choice in a conversation. You cannot carry more than 5. Okay, that's good to be useful. Let's save these for people that we're just meeting.
Fall of the Damned by Rubens. The man who cannot achieve the salvation of God the Father is offered to fall into the depths of the abyss.
Oh, this guy has a flair for the dramatics. More books. Can't really read the goddamn thing. Looks like we may have to talk to these people. Oh, what's this?
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch. A biography of the great men.
And I can't flip for it. Oh, God. Eradication. Okay. So I could have just added a level. I'll just take the book. Thank you, Guybrush Logic. And my infinite deep pockets.
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
I'm gonna
it's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire.
I guess we're gonna meet a new character.
Since I set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us.
And
Monsieur,
who's this fine
introduce
gentleman?
You to Monseigneur His Eminence, Cardinal
Yeah, we
Pietro.
already met.
He joins us straight from Rome.
We already met.
Just call me Your Eminence. It's simple.
Or the Pope.
George Washington, President
of
the United States of America.
Really?
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
George Washington.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President.
The President of the United States.
De Riche. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be
Oh,
in
it
such
is
company.
Louis. Okay.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious
Yeah,
personalities.
this music perfectly
And you
fits
haven't
the
seen
awkwardness,
anything yet.
the strangeness
Generally, when
of
Lord
this.
Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet. And you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And
Okay.
I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the
Yeah, we already met.
It's the perfect place to build up a network.
True.
What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
No, my mother.
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
Yeah, I'm
It
gonna
so
keep my
happens that
word.
Monsieur de Riche's mother
Not to
is
tell
join us.
anyone about the letter.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters?
That's
you'll
alright,
see, it will come.
George.
Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my friends, do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the
Oh,
slightest.
so he's been
For me,
to one of these
I've been
before.
invited by Sir Holm, a close friend of Lord Mortimer.
Sir Holm.
But
Hold on. I think it goes back to Emily. Yeah, we heard about this Sir Gregory Holm that we haven't fully
I do not know
introduced
the
yet.
reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests.
During which
Okay.
time we remake the world.
Accompanied by
So a
gallons of
reverie or
absinthe and
something
cussing.
like that.
I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Riche, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
She's gone
Lord
missing.
Mortimer asked me to come as quickly as possible to find my mother, who seems to have disappeared during her stay here.
Ah,
I took the first boat, and here I am.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be, sir. It's not your fault.
I'm just being honest.
Seriously, though, I know your mother well.
Hmm?
Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
Oh.
Good Lord. Washington is wearing the emblem of the Grand Master of the Golden Order.
Wait.
It's the highest distinction of the order in the United States. It puts him on par with my mother.
So he's with
He
us.
must really know his stuff when it comes to the occult.
He's in the same group as we're in, so we should definitely trust
Good evening, my friend.
Washington.
Holy shit. That's the man for my vision.
An urgent
Ah!
delay
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
be present this evening, and he sends his.
What is wrong with your face?
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start.
Who is that man?
Sir Gregory Holm, an English...
Oh, so that's the guy.
Influential.
And he was in
He's
our
also
vision.
close to Lord Mortimer.
That weird
So don't be
acid trip.
surprised if it acts like he's
Jesus
at home.
Christ, what is up with his
And now,
goddamn
my
face?
guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to...
Oh
you're
god,
invited to
this
join
game
me
doesn't
into
go
the
like
next room.
super
My
close
dear
to his
friend,
face.
you
I
must have read
wouldn't
my
dare.
books. I shall follow.
Yeah,
You'll
I
have
think
to
it's
be
official
careful
that.
not to make too
Yeah,
much
he's
noise.
up there in the oh my god moment.
Is relaxing.
Oh,
He's like an
don't take it the wrong
8
way,
or
Sir Holm, but
8 or
I've
7.
already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
Staying with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this Holm. I saw him in my vision.
Yeah, I don't trust this. I want to stay away from that creep. So, kind of looks like a creep with that face. I'll stay and listen to
See what
Washington. I
Washington
trust
has
him.
to say.
Sir, if you don't mind, I shall stay here.
If he's in the same
Do
group as
exactly
ours,
as
so
you please,
I
young
trust him.
man.
More than this creep.
Louis, thank you for
Keep your
staying.
creepy ass face
Just like you, when
away.
I arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing. I know your mother well.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Emily is from the English branch.
Oh, she's working with us
And
too.
President Washington is in fact the leader of the order in the
So
United
we
States.
have to trust Emily now.
I didn't know.
Sorry to have made you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
Yeah, that's
did well.
perfectly logical.
Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
If
Yeah, I
can
trust
help
you.
in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
Yeah. Where does Emily know my mother from?
And you, Emily, what do you think of my mother?
I only know her through the order. The one time we met, we only exchanged a few words in a corridor of Parliament.
And was the exchange courteous or impassioned?
I'm not sure if I understand.
Was there any reason for her to be angry with you?
Under other circumstances, I would slap your face for even asking. But I'll put your lack of tact down to her disappearance. Know that your mother is a woman I would love to work with. Her reputation is entirely deserved. Mr. Washington will be able to tell you more.
Okay.
Mr. Washington, you seem to be very familiar with my mother.
When did he see her? No. He's probably gonna say in the Golden Order, so when did he see her for the last
When did
time?
you last speak to her?
Yeah.
Philadelphia, 15 years ago.
Oh.
Sarah often went back and forth between France and the United States.
Oh.
Yes, I remember those days. I didn't see her too often. Right. Would it be too much if I asked you a few more questions?
Yeah.
Not at all. Go ahead. But I can't promise I'll remember everything.
May I ask, when you saw each other, what did you talk about?
Let me say, or the Golden. Don't have politics. So, I guess in the Golden
When
Order?
she came to the U.S., did you exchange ideas about the Golden Order?
Exactly. What's more, she was essential in helping set up the American branch of the Order.
Oh.
I would never have become its leader without her help.
Oh.
We are a new country.
Yeah.
And to achieve our democratic ideals, we need to count on discrete powers such as our organization.
Thank you, sir. I was hoping to speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information, thanks to you.
Thank you,
I
Washington.
repeat, Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed.
Okay, I
And
trust
I am
you.
persuaded that your mother's research is his main concern.
No, it'd be crazy if she's still here. Do the others know? Do the others in the order know? Do you
Mother
think?
still is at the head of the Golden Order. I find it difficult to believe that she came to this island without notifying the other members.
As for myself, I did not know. I am here at the request of Sir Holm, a situation
Yeah, we
regarding
know
the Crown of
him.
England to resolve.
In his freaky
Come
ass
to see what
face.
Lord Mortimer has to propose to us.
As for me, Lord Mortimer asked me here to speak about the future of America. I did not know that your mother would even be among us. In any case, no one has yet mentioned associating the order.
We haven't
Okay.
found many clues yet.
The book. I found this book.
But I did find a book that belongs to my mother.
Inquisitive. You gain 1 skill point in occultism.
Where did you find it?
That's what worries me. I found it hidden on the wharf.
Do you think she was preparing to discreetly leave?
I don't know.
An extremely likely proposition.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm sure nothing bad has happened to her.
Yes, I
That's
hope
what's worrying me.
Careful, they're coming back.
Uh-oh. And his freaky ass face. And who is that person?
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal.
Yeah,
But I must say,
kind of
he
see it
does
that
have
way.
some outstanding pieces.
Sir Holm, who was that young lady?
Opportunities means intuition
Elizabeth
skill
Adams,
acquired.
Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
The way she spoke.
Just mentioning Elizabeth totally changed Washington's attitude.
Yeah, what
Looks
is
like
going
he
on
saw a
here?
ghost.
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence.
Washington looks surprised, but Holm doesn't seem to see it. I
Hmm.
wonder if he's being polite or if he really doesn't see his discomfort.
Yeah,
On
I
that
don't
note, it's
trust
very
Holm.
late. You must be exhausted.
Holm. Not
The
just
servant will
yet.
accompany you to your room.
Kinda creeps me out. Not just the face, really, seriously. Looks like a goddamn freaky nightmare. Elizabeth Adams. Elizabeth Adams. That was the person going up the stairs. And Hallam, and his creepy ass face. You know, he could have been better off if he had a giant, like a paper bag over his head, and it wouldn't be that bad. So, yeah. We have Washington, and we don't have any weaknesses to Washington. And the Paligi is good against questioning, but so Gregory is going to be a little harder nut to crack, and got a bad feeling around him. So I guess we're going to meet more of the characters later on.
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night.
Oh, good
Mr.
night.
President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual.
Okay.
You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
So Washington and the Pope and the Duchess already been through this before.
I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning.
Yeah.
Sleep well.
Good night. See
Yeah,
you
have a good
tomorrow.
night, everybody.
Oh, man. It's been quite a day.
Good night, everybody.
Right. Where is my room?
Okay, before we do that, let's have a look around. You might never know if we can get some good stuff. Good stuff to steal. Ooh, what's this?
This is Thursday.
Collector's coin. Lost coins in Lord Mortimer's mansion. Parallel lives. Conviction. Okay. Oh, I thought that was a dot, so I'm not gonna go to my room right away. I'm gonna...
So Jacques Peru?
Peru. So we're gonna meet all the characters who's going to be staying with us. So a guy named Peru that we should keep our eye on.
A few leaves out of an old encyclopedia.
Pages of the encyclopedia. Golden elixir. Golden elixir cures your negative altercations. You cannot carry more than 5. Negative? Oh god, I got a bad feeling. I think we're going to probably learn what that is.
Decorum guide.
Rules of chivalry and dedicated behavior. And the encyclopedia. Ooh, 1 point to science, linguistics, and erudition. And we have to get all the pages before I can read. Okay. That seems like a very overpowered item, if we're able to read it on our first night here. Or a chapter, so I think we're going to have to keep looking around to find the rest of the other encyclopedias. Okay, that's the room up the next few stairs. An unknown room. That's probably Mr. Mortimer's. The man that we haven't met yet. Did I miss any other door? Oh, wait.
Devil's Thorn.
Devil's Thorn. Oh, great, another one. Thank you. So, did I miss a previous door on the way? We know there's a guy named Peru. Oh, yeah, we did miss. Okay, we know that Peru is here.
C'est Napoleon Bonaparte.
Napoleon Bonaparte! Really, game? You're really pushing it.
So Jacques Peru.
So, Jacques Peru, Napoleon Bonaparte. Really? Game? Really? You're kind of pushing me. You have George Washington and Napoleon Bonaparte in the same house. I smell a sitcom. Who's living here?
Johann von Wulner.
Monsieur
Johann von Wulner.
Jonathan von Wolfener? Sounds German in nature. So Jonathan. So Peru, Jonathan, Nathan, Washington. God, it feels like you're pushing it, game. You're pushing it. You're pushing me. In the whole jumping the shark of logic. So I guess we can't go down the stairs. Go down the stairs. And why do I get the feeling it's going to be a murder mystery? Or maybe getting into paganism. It's not a good idea to abuse the power of pagans. Those pagans are very nasty people with their evil voodoo curses and whatnot. I'm not trying to be mean to pagans, but I'm just saying. Another collector's coin. So I guess these are just collectibles. Another room that we can't go into. That might be Mortimer's room. I mean, Mortimer has to sleep somewhere in this godforsaken mansion.
President George Washington.
Yeah, that's our friend. The President of the United States. We could totally trust him. But right now we shouldn't. Another room that we can't access. Another royal jelly. How many of these? 2 royal jellies, 2 thorns, and 1 and 1 elixir. Usually elixirs usually heal, so guess whatever these negative things are, so we might as well keep in mind. And whose room is this?
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Piaggi. Okay, thank you. Bugging what that guy's name was. Piaggi. Okay, so the guy that we just talked when we arrived at the mansion. That gave us a letter that he and our mother... I don't think he works for the Golden Order. I think he probably thinks it's probably charity work, so... Might be useful to not keep him on our full circle, but maybe over time, maybe I should trust him more.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Godoy. Oh, that's the guy! That's
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Godoy. That's the guy from the letter. From one of the letters. So we should... So hopefully we meet this guy.
A Chinese coin. Recognizable by the hole in the middle. If I remember rightly, that's called a cash.
So we just met Morley.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
And Emily. And Emily is in big trouble in her future. Hopefully, if I'm not right, that we just saw a vision of the future that Emily might die. So we're gonna have to try and change that.
Huh. That's me. Huh. That's me.
Okay, Monsieur Louis. This is our room. Okay, let's go in. I think we explored enough. Quite
Right.
fancy.
So what
Oh,
should
yeah.
I do with this letter?
Now
I
that
might
we're
think about my mother's
alone...
disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Piaggi's trust. What should I do?
Open the letter without breaking the seal. Yeah, I'm a little worried that we might get into trouble, but we need to find out. So, let's try to still be friends with Palucci. Palucci? Oh, God. Okay, 3 points. That's fine. Thank God I stocked up.
So, it really is.
Intoxicated. You have 4 consumable items during one cycle. You consumed a noxious element. Dialogue timer has no longer visible. It's like, oh!
It was the French countryman.
That's what
Piaggi
it's
wasn't
used
lying.
for.
Wow. Nice.
Okay.
Mortimer sure doesn't do things halfway.
Okay, so I shouldn't abuse that as much. Caroline Water. Caroline Water gives you a focused state. Your next skill use will cost no effort. You cannot carry more than 5. Okay, that's good to know.
Saint Jerome and the Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image of a saint hearing voices.
Okay, that's good knowledge to learn. So I can only consume up to 4 items at one time, and then I get a negative trait, and then I would have to burn an elixir to fix it.
Judith beheading Holofernes. Ironic in a way, when you know that the artist represented himself as Judith beheading her mentor, who had raped her.
That's quite a lot of art for this guy.
Saturn devouring his son. Again? I saw the same theme in the hall. I wouldn't like to be his son.
Okay, that's weird having the same painting.
The conversion of St. Paul, like Caravaggio. It's incredible. It doesn't look like a copy, but I was sure the original was in Rome. St. Francis of Assisi in ecstasy, before superior voices. It always amuses me to see how art gets used for propaganda purposes.
Difficulty 1, subterfuge.
Golden elixir.
Oh, thank you. I think I may hold on to this.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer is giving to his guests. Very jolly. A ruble.
More collection coins. More of that weird painting. I got a bad feeling. And you know, this whole stealing thing might help us out. Hopefully they'll let us restock on these before the next day. If they do that, then I shouldn't have not spent that golden elixir. Silly me. Okay, some more
Carmelite water.
Oh, we got more water and more honey. So, okay, that's good to know. Oh, what's this?
A Byzant from the Byzantine Empire. A coin often used during the St. Louis era.
Oh. Another coin. And I think we're pretty much done here. And we're not going to explore this room. Okay. Well. Okay, time for bed, Louis. This has been one strange evening. Freaky visions of a person dying. Okay. Oh, so we're done. I shouldn't have not spent that royal honey. Sweet dreams. Off the coast of England. So I guess episode 1, chapter 1. Off the coast of England. Success. I went up to the manor. I pieced together my mother's movements when on the docks. I convinced Palachi to trust me with the letter. I made Mr. Washington. I remained in the Grand Hall to speak with Mr. Washington. I found a strange book on the query. I asked questions about my mother. Alternative paths. I could have joined Sir Hallam in the small salon. I could have made an unexpected encounter. So, yeah, it's because I don't trust Sir Hallam yet. I got a bad feeling about him. Ooh! Oh, so this is where the RPG comes in. Ah, don't get 2 levels. Okay, objective complete. Traits unlocked. Character traits revealed. New characters meet. So I guess we have to meet more characters. Vulnerabilities exploited. Items found. Okay. And we get 4 ability points. Leveling up grants you Leveling up grants you 3 effort points. Talents. Effort point pull increase. Reach level 5. Preset level. So we'll probably get automatically some new levels. At the end of your quest, increase your effort points pulled by 1. Probably have a look after when I'm done, so let's go through level ups. Oh, so we got 4, so I could spend 1 to fully get a level 1 manipulation off the bat. Would have 3 more. I could spend 2 and use inventory. So we got these books. So we have Rules of Chivalry and Deceit. Chivalry and Descent Behavior. 1 Inquiry. Conviction. Psychology. You know what? I'll spend 2 on Science. So, and if I'm allowed to read a book tonight, I'll spend that on Science. So 1 point left. Let's see. We could. Psychiatry. We need 3 more points to. Oh, so the points go up by 1 each time. So yeah, I gotta think about this carefully. Could spend 1 for Science. If I can get the other 2 encyclopedias, that's probably going to be my next one if they're in this chapter. So, occultism, diversion, linguic, politics, translate all kinds of conversions into erudition. Okay, maybe that's going to be good enough. Come on, can I read? Oh yeah, equipping manuscripts. Here you can choose what to read during the adventure. Each manuscript you read convert skill points at the end of the quest. So I guess a quest is probably a chapter, I bet. So yeah, I'm going to stick to my original plan and use that to get Science. So I'm going to spend this manuscript on the arts of knowing people by their physiology. So yeah, we're good. Start the next chapter. Oh god, what now? Nightmare? Whoa! Oh god, oh no, not one of these crazy things again. It's Sir Gregory and someone else. And they're playing chat. What? We're the servant?
The servants are not very efficient.
Durocher
Who
can't
is
be
Sir
bothered.
Gregory's
They'll
talking
find
to?
her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on adults.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood,
Oh,
the search of...
Wait. So, who is he talking? Who is Sir Gregory talking to? Is it the master of the island? What was his name again? Oh, I forget. Sir Durich. Found the pier. It should be here. Ah, here we go. Mortimer. Lord William Mortimer. Picky letter is still sealed, so it was just a list. So I guess this is Mortimer.
But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
Uh-oh.
That might come in handy.
So maybe Sir Gregory and Sir Mortimer are working together on something. I don't trust him. I don't trust Sir Gregory now. Who's that?
A young French soldier.
Oh, Bonaparte.
Don't worry, Gregory. The game will...
They might be talking about Bonaparte.
I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please,
Oh, it's Napoleon Bonaparte. I was
It
right.
is never too late. And we have much to discuss.
I got a bad feeling about this. And... Whoa. Oh, he didn't like that.
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end.
Oh boy, I got a bad feeling about this guy.
Come, take a seat, my friend.
Guess we're gonna meet Mortimer later. That's gotta be Mortimer talking to Napoleon. I got a bad feeling about Sir Gregory. Like he's up to something. Hey, is that Washington?
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
I got that feeling that you shouldn't listen to him. Wait. Is he just knocking on my door? Whoa! Oh god, we're bleeding out again. That might be Washington. That might be Washington. That he just came in. Circle-shaped key. Dear Monsieur Dioriccio. Oh.
However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed, you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects your mother left behind. Yours faithfully, Lord William Mortimer.
So, Lord William Mortimer must have delivered this before we arrived. So, sorry, I thought he wasn't going to speak, so... Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed, you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects of your mother left behind. Yours faithfully, Lord William Mortimer. So I can assume that Sir Gregory was talking to Mortimer just now.
Inspiration of St. Matthew, or Matthew writing his gospel, dictated to him by voices.
A lot of creepy imagery.
Last Judgment.
Oh,
Why
God.
do you always get the most terrifying room? The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio representing St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch.
I'll get to you.
Torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance.
Alright, another Devil's Thorn. So I gotta be careful with these. So I'm only up to 4. Then the sickness kicks in. Okay. Makes perfectly sense. And
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
okay, so we
Another
already
lectures
looked at
Mortimer's
all of
giving
it.
to his guests. Very jolly.
What's this?
There's a circle around the lock here. Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it.
Alright, let's use the key. We got plenty of points right now. So the only thing, a jar and a rock.
There's a
Seriously, a jar and a rock.
Effects of Sœur de Richer, to be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it.
Amber fragments. You've just found an amber fragment. Each time you pick up 4 of them, you increase your maximum effort points by 1. And I'll get to you in a minute. So these amber fragments are going to be like pieces of heart from Legend of Zelda. So that's going to be helpful. So collectibles. And more oh, so I guess that... What was it? The jar? I guess the jar was the royal honey, the royal jelly, and the piece of rock is probably an amber fragment. Alright, I'll get to you. Who is it? Oh, it's George Washington!
Am I bothering you?
No, you're not.
In the least. Is something wrong?
Oh god, we did see a piece of the future.
Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
Yeah?
Elizabeth Adams. Home introduced her to us.
Yes. Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams.
Whoa!
But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens.
That's cool.
I was present at her funeral.
What?
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes.
Yeah, this is messed up, man.
That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room.
Okay.
And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her.
Alright.
I just need 10 minutes.
Alright.
If my vision is true,
Help George Washington.
there are 2 men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
So maybe we should... Well, I trust Washington, so I think I can figure out that the visions are bits of the future, so maybe George Washington will help us out later down the line, so I'm gonna help him.
Count on me, sir.
Thank you, my friend.
I'll help you.
Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible.
Okay.
She must not return to her room.
Alright, 10 minutes. I trust you, man. I trust you. Join Adams in the small salon downstairs.
According to Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry.
Hopefully there's no time limit.
Louis, you're straying from your objective.
Oh. Alright, I'll go. Okay, let's go to the small salon. Maybe we can find something on the way there. Oh.
Tell me, my good man.
Yes, sir?
Does he know where the small salon is?
Did you know by any chance where the small
Because
salon
I shouldn't.
Of course, sir. Go down the stairs to the Great Hall.
Okay.
Once downstairs, take the door on your right.
Take the door on the right. Thank you.
Anything else you need?
What is he
Why
doing
are you
here?
standing in front of this door?
I have been instructed to let no one enter.
I'm wasting my time here. Lady Adams could return to her room at any minute. What a shame. I wonder what's going on inside.
Will there be anything else, sir?
No. It's fine. That was Napoleon's room. I got a bad feeling about... I bet Mortimer and Napoleon were just having small business talk.
Servants put clean laundry here.
Oh, I think that would have distracted him if we wanted to. But not right now. We gotta help Washington. He might help us later down the line. Oh, what are you doing here?
Ah, my son. Oh, you are a godsend.
Yeah.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
Something
I believe
wrong?
that Miss Adams may be in danger.
What?
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in the small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You
What?
should do something, my son.
Maybe we know this guy. Alright, I'm going in, man.
I was supposed to make sure Adams wouldn't go back to her room. Don't worry, Your Eminence. I'll take care of it. Probably nothing to worry about.
Do you want me to call for help?
Please don't do anything. I'm sure with a little goodwill, everything will work out fine.
Alright, just calm down,
Wake up
man.
the whole manor, please.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over it.
Maybe we can defuse the situation with this from this
Who do you think
Frenchman.
you are?
Multiple paths. There are multiple paths to reach your objective. It may be a good idea to think twice before embarking on the first path you come to.
Me, sir.
Okay.
If we were
Multiple
in France,
choice.
I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
No.
Hey, you!
Hi.
Stay out of it. This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
What the hell is going on?
Huh? I don't
Who is
you
this
know
creep?
who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room.
But
If
I
do
promised
nothing,
Washington.
Yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it. What should I do?
Sorry.
I apologize. Have mercy.
I'm
Please
sorry.
have mercy. No.
I'm so sorry.
I apologize. Nah. Mercy.
Gotta
have
let
mercy.
him have his way.
Where's that smart mouth now? I'll teach you a little respect. Huh?
Insult him.
Look, you dumbass. Are you deaf? She said she was sorry.
Call me that again.
Leave her alone.
Are you looking for a slap, Sonny?
Oh, you want to go, bro? Fine. Four points. Really, 4 points? Fine. I gotta use the royal jelly.
Leave me alone.
So 3 more. Oh, don't worry. The bad man's gone.
Washington must have finished by now.
So sorry. So sorry, Adams. Oh, that was Peru. The guy we just fought. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling.
Well, did you get time to search the room?
Yes, I found out many things.
Okay.
Did Elizabeth give you any trouble?
Elizabeth?
No.
Well, you could have mentioned she was with a raving maniac, huh?
What do you mean?
She was with a Frenchman. He was about to beat her when I arrived.
What the devil are you talking about?
I thought he was going to kill the poor girl.
Did you intervene?
Yes.
I did what was necessary to give you enough time to search her room.
Good work, my friend. I knew that I could count on you.
So tell me, did you find any information?
Oh, yes.
Good information?
What I found is likely to upset
Oh,
you.
for God's sake.
What do you mean by that?
Elizabeth is indeed the daughter of John Adams.
Okay, that's...
Why pass her off as dead?
I found
Yeah,
her
that's
medical
odd.
file. It appears that for many years, your mother was her personal doctor.
What?
From what I read, she behaved more like a butcher than a doctor.
What are you talking about?
I'll let her...
I'm not a child. What's going on here?
John believed that his daughter was possessed. He
Okay.
appealed to your mother to save her, but the treatment she inflicted on the poor child... My God.
Look, stop beating around the bush. What exactly did she do to her?
Do you believe your mother capable of torturing a child?
Oh, God. In the name of duty,
My mother
yes.
got her hands dirty for the common good, so don't be too quick to judge her.
For the common good? We're talking about the vivisection of a child. Of tattooing her from head to foot with a red hot iron.
Stop this.
For her 5th birthday, she inflicted the stigmata of Christ on her. And for her 10th birthday, a hysterectomy. What kind of gift is that for a child?
My mother's not a monster.
I do not doubt that your mother meant well. But the techniques described in the file, it is pure torture.
We gotta accept it.
Please. I need some time alone.
I have seen some horrors in my time. But if what is written in these damned documents is true, be brave, my boy.
Thank you, Washington. You did the right thing for telling me. Oh, that's the end of the day already? It's only early in the morning.
Golden elixir.
Yeah, that statue looks like I ran or some stuff like that. I got a bad feeling. So I guess our business here is done, or is it just still in the middle of the night? Go back to bed. And we lose an opportunity to enter Napoleon Bonaparte's room, so we won't know what was going on in there. Most likely Mortimer was basically talking to Napoleon, or maybe he's just sleeping. I don't know. Let's just head back.
Your Eminence, what are
hey.
you doing here?
I was worried about you, my son. How did it go with Miss Adams?
Oh. Yeah. He bit in the
You're
dust.
right. Some ill-mannered ape was clearly threatening her. I had to intervene. I hope that your Eminence will forgive me. I had to resort to violence. It was the only language he seemed to understand.
I won't hold it against you. You did what you could, but the situation called for quick action.
But not from you.
Of course, I personally disapprove of any form of violence.
Makes sense.
But I'm sure that what
You're
you
part
did
of
was
the church.
My son, I have another problem.
Oh, God, what now?
I wanted to speak to you about something important.
Okay.
Do you still have my
Yeah?
letter on you? The one I gave you in the hall?
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, my
Still
son.
sealed.
Ah, I see that it's still sealed. I was right to put my trust in you, Luis. Give me 1
I
second.
trust you, man.
I can't imagine what would have happened if I hadn't added this name to the list. Please be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
Yeah.
You can count on it.
Yeah, I totally
Have a
trust
good
you,
night.
man. And he's right next door. Alright, he might become a future ally.
I'm exhausted.
Oh, it's still in the same night. Okay.
I'll search my room tomorrow.
I thought it
Carter's
was
staying right
morning.
For me, you never know. And Mortimer had better show up.
Oh god, I got a creepy feeling about these paintings. Oh, end of the day. Already? I found Lady Adams in the small salon. I prevented Lady Adams from returning to her room. I knocked Peru flying. I hear Mr. Washington talking about my mother. I showed Palachi his letter, unsealed. I let Lady Adams take a beating. I didn't pick Lady Adams' talisman up. Ah, I missed that. I could have found out more about the men of my men of my vision. I could have found out more about plans involving myself. I could have had a remarkable encounter. Okay, so we gained another level. Traits unlocked, 90 new characters meet. That was that Peru guy. Another for... Oh, what? Oh, I picked the wrong one. I was going for science. Not psychiatry. Oh, fuck me. Screwed that one up. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'll spend another 2... No. Etiquette? You know what? I'll spend another 2 on... Alcoholism. Science. This has been helping me. So it's going to take 5 points just to reach level 2. Okay, I'll spend 2 on this one. So I got 2 left. Maybe increase psychiatry. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll upgrade psychology. Oh, we don't get another chapter? Or did I screw that up? Oh, it's morning. Oh, hey! Someone just joining in. We're just entering the 3rd chapter of the 1st episode, so... I think I may have screwed up.
In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me. I better search the room. Who knows? Maybe she left me something behind.
Oh, now you get into manuscripts. Thank you, game. I was starting to worry about you. Okay, let's go for science right this time. Okay, I think we're in the 3rd chapter.
I couldn't have hoped for better. Nothing.
Let's start looking around.
Torture of Ixion.
Ixion,
by the gods,
yeah, still the same.
Because of his arrogance. Writing material.
Inspect?
From what I see, no ink's ever been used on this quill. The smell reminds me of something. It smells like lemon. That's odd.
Invisible ink? Invisible ink, maybe? Oh, there's my suitcase and the letter. So let's open this up.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Oh, so we're just gonna leave that be?
Writing material.
So we know it smells like lemon, so basically invisible ink was used. Coffee.
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though. Inferno. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
What's this?
Look. Markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out.
I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
Maybe this is what it is.
Oh, this bookcase is well stocked. Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round. A Voyage Around the World. The travelogue of the explorer, Louis-Antoine de Bougainville. One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence. And I don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother? Found it. A faint sign of the order, barely visible. Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room.
Examine the page.
The paper's rougher around the writing. The paper's moist here. Very light stain, barely visible. And the smell reminds me of something.
Lemon.
Come on,
maybe.
Think.
Lemon?
Let's recap. My mother was in this room. I found a rare edition of her favorite book.
Okay, I'm just taking some honey.
She must have left something behind. She applied a liquid to the book. She must have used the writing materials.
Mm-hmm.
The quill has been used, but not with regular ink. A message using invisible ink. I bet she used a lemon to leave a message. Now, how do I reveal the message?
Light.
The message is illegible. I have to keep searching.
Well, usually light helps.
Look, markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
This fails of
Apart
ash.
from getting the book dirty, I can't see any use for this.
Sorry about that. Oh, I almost... Alright, so... I'll take some ash. But I don't think I might need it. Invisible ink is usually seen in... with a light. Aha! I gotta assess the value of the candlestick. Think about. I'll take the candlestick. I got a feeling that the candlestick is the answer.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
It's usually the easiest answer to invisible ink. Burnish the page with the candlestick.
It's working. The heat reveals the message. Let's see what my mother wrote. Where all eyes size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology. On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And
I don't get it
the
too.
number of paintings in the manor could be anywhere. After that, she adds, beware hero. The beast always charges the best protected soldier. And that's its weakness. What is my mother trying to tell me?
I don't know.
You've gone to so much trouble. You must not have only found something important, but you must have also felt like you were in great danger. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
Sir, dinner is served in the red salon.
Wait, it's dinner already?
I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Holm requests your presence.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
Fine, I'll go and... Fine, I'll go see this jackass. What does Gregory want now? Member of the Order. What skill in occultism? Thank you. Gonna take a bit of a bite, but if I have to get another 2, I got my elixir, so I'll be fine.
If I get a chance, I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests.
Maybe Napoleon? Said that I can explore some of the other rooms. Red salon on the 1st floor. I better have a look around. There might be some, maybe more encyclopedia pages that could help me. George Washington, our ally.
Let no one disturb me. I'm busy.
Too bad. We'll see him later.
Alright, so George Washington, we're not having a look. Talk. And I can't believe dinner already.
That's the door to Elizabeth's room.
Let's check out Elizabeth. Maybe we can get a good look.
For God's sakes, what happened in here?
Whoa! Yeah, there is some pagan shit going on. I think Elizabeth may be a pagan.
A chest with a half-circle pattern.
Might be useful. Just some... Ooh, some ember. Oh, did we find 3?
An untutored hand copied these notes. Looks like a healing method. Well, that's a pity.
How many ember pieces did we get? Was it just 1 ember piece?
The writing is barely legible.
Let's
The
analyze.
note suggests binding the feet and hands, then blocking the jaws using a piece of cloth to prevent the tongue from being sectioned. That looks like a method to control an epileptic fit. I wonder if Elizabeth is the one being treated for that illness.
Questioning. Let's take it. So, Elizabeth Adams, the person that we were distracting the other day during the night.
I'm writing to inform you of some unfortunate news. We won't be able to meet as planned on the first Sunday of May.
Oh, this is her
I've been told
room.
that you're no better, and unfortunately, your brothers and I are absolutely snowed under by the work required to govern this new country. Please,
That
excuse
George
us.
wanted us to
As soon
distract.
as we can get free, even if it's just for a day, I promise we shall come and see you. Your loving father, John Adams. P.S. Don't hold it against your mother. She still isn't ready. Please don't judge her. I'm sure you'll be able to put all of this behind you one day.
I'm not sure if it's loud or not. So, my dear Elizabeth, I'm writing to inform you of some unfortunate news. We won't be able to meet as planned on the first Sunday of May. I've been told that you're no better, and unfortunately your brothers and I absolutely snowed under my work required to govern this new country. Please excuse us as soon as we can get free, even if it's just for a day. I promise we shall come and see you. Your loving father, John Adams. P.S. I don't hold it against your mother. She still isn't ready. Please do not judge her. I'm sure you'll be able to put this all behind you one day. Okay, so yeah, she's a bit of a crazy. Can we have water? Coin. Oh, a book.
A novel of the initiation of a young woman into polite society.
Another note. My dear Elizabeth.
My dear Elizabeth, your last letter gave me much cause for concern. Your words were so cold, as if emotions no longer matter to you. Father maintains that the secondary effects of your treatment still trouble you, but that they will soon subside. Should I believe him? I cling to the belief that we shall soon see each other again, at long last. Right soon. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. Don't forget to tell me what present you want.
Okay, so yeah. Psychiatry. So we're learning more about Elizabeth's character.
August 24th, 1792. Elizabeth, I am driven to despair and doubt there is any point in writing to you. I'm not even sure you'll receive my letters. Father controls my correspondence more and more. I am certain he filters our exchanges. Thankfully, one of the chambermaids is able to help me get my letters to you. But they still remain unanswered. I often think about you and pray every day to be able to hold you tight. We have so much time to make up. I beg you, answer me, please. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. That horrible woman came again yesterday. She spent a long time speaking with Father. I didn't understand everything because they spoke in French, but I'm sure they were talking about you.
Five circle-shaped key.
30 November, 1791. My dear sister, the cancellation of our reunion hit me like a stab to the heart. Father told me it was for your well-being, but I can't help but blame him. He claims that your condition has worsened and that it could be dangerous for both of us if we met. If only I knew where you were, believe me, I'd be at your side. I haven't received any news from you in a long time. Please write. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. I hope you like the enclosed talisman.
There was something about in the second chapter, something about a talisman that we could have gotten. More jelly. And what are these?
I found a box containing some kind of white crystals.
Let's examine.
These are magnesium crystals. A fairly effective remedy for easing anxiety. Well, let's see what it tastes like. Ugh. I really need to stop tasting everything I find now.
Exhausted. You just encountered an immunity. One effort point is locked. Use it. Okay, so that was a terrible idea. Okay, so we officially wasted our honey. And we got some kind of key. 5 circles shaped key. A small key with a ring shaped for 5 circles. It was thrown onto the floor of Elizabeth Adams' room. Okay, let's leave before she comes back. Hopefully we can find some more royal jelly in the red salon. In the other salon that we went to, where Peru was. when we accidentally fought him off. Maybe we should try to make peace with him. Okay, that was
Monsieur Johann von Wollner.
the German guy that we haven't met yet. Can go upstairs to the next floor. No, we can't go through this door yet. Let's try to go into Napoleon. Maybe he might have a clue. Maybe we could get access to Napoleon for just a second.
Sir Jacques Peru?
Yeah, that's the guy that we beat up.
That must be the door to the room of the soldier I saw in my vision.
And Napoleon Bonaparte. Alright, let's quickly get in. Ooh! Oh, Joey. Thank you. No, Devil's Thorn.
The Prince by Machiavelli. A perfect read for anyone with a surfeit of a vision. That might come in handy.
Immunity to politics.
Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost.
Okay, more water.
My dear
No.
son, I'm writing to implore you to act quickly. The situation is rapidly worsening here. Paoli continues to steer our motherland, Corsica, toward open warfare between France and England. His men are everywhere. We are obliged to go into hiding and are unable to remain in the same place for more than 2 days. I wouldn't be surprised if they targeted us soon. Make haste, my son. You hold our destiny in your hands. Your loving mother, Maria Letizia Bonaparte.
Okay, so...
It's a beautiful weapon. A lovely damask blade. It's marked with the initials of the manufacturer in Versailles.
Conviction won't work?
A bicorn decorated with a cockade. It must belong to a French soldier.
And we did meet Napoleon Bonaparte. So there's gotta be an advantage
The
that we
Battle
can
of
take
Alexander
advantage of.
Vissus, or how Alexander the Great triumphed over King Darius. Yet another one with delusions of grandeur.
Yeah, and history is a bit of a nut.
Hannibal crossing the Alps. Another military success. Why do I get nothing but visions of horror in my room? And he gets victory after victory?
Well, don't complain. I don't know what these demonic hex things we've been going through are yet. More collector's coin. Why are we even collecting these damn coins?
A fragment of amber.
Oh, so in the second... So in Elizabeth's room, it was just a second piece. It kind of looked like there was more.
French actor Talma is Nero in Britannicus, the last emperor of the Caesar dynasty.
Oh, this is the room where, so the meeting was during his room, by the looks of things. More of his stuff.
My dear Napoleon, as previously agreed, I would like to ask you to join us in January on my island to participate in the High Society meeting organized for the occasion. We shall be able to continue our discussion about our project for a new order for France. I have a proposition to make to you concerning your wish to put a strong leader at the head of France. I trust you to be discreet as to your coming. See you soon. Lord William Mortimer.
So this is probably his invite. More water.
Vercingetorix throws down his arms at the feet of Julius Caesar by Royer, two great army chiefs.
Well, he is a famous general in history. And I guess our business is done here for now. No, we can't enter this room.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
We can't enter the Duchess room.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
I want to check out this. Oh, we can't go into this room yet. And we circled around. Alright, let's... wonder if we can go to the... go to the other...
Take a different stairway.
Oh.
Might be better to take a different stairway.
Yes, I see it now. Okay, so let's go over here. So we got some information. New information about Elizabeth Adams. So she's vulnerable to questioning, not psychiatry. Emily is still... Washington I can trust. The servants are easy to take care of. Questioning for the Pope. Napoleon, we still don't know how to circumvent. So Gregory, I don't trust him at all. Peru, that we beat the living tar out. Hopefully he doesn't try and kick my ass during dinner. Still, it's morning! Why is it dinner now? Oh, did his sleeping send us through a time warp? Oh, Elizabeth.
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet? I really need to talk to you.
Yeah, is
this about last night?
Yeah.
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault, too.
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior. You ought to tell Sir...
Oh, wait. Let me check the inventory. Can I water? Oh, the water is for free. Okay, so we might use these.
The only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious. I'm not worried about Jacques Peru.
I'm sorry. I should have stopped him from beating you.
What's done is done. It was my fault, not yours.
Don't say that. It's never the victim's fault. Look at your eye.
My eye's nothing. Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island. What are you doing here?
Okay, we know that her weakness is questioning, so...
My mother came here to do business with Lord Mortimer, but she seems to have gone missing. So I'm here to find her.
I know your mother very well.
If I understand rightly, you share a common past?
Are you saying I've made it all up? You can ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more and more agitated.
And next you're going to tell me my mother's also responsible for that scar on your head?
My heart stopped twice during the operation.
Oh.
I lost my memory for 6 months. You obviously have no idea of the abuse your mother inflicted on me.
Wait. There must be some kind of mistake.
My only mistake was ever meeting your mother.
She's able to describe every detail without hesitation or getting flustered. It's becoming difficult not to believe the poor girl.
Look, I've got to go.
Wait. I need to know more about you and my mother. Why did she put you through all of that? There must be some reason for what she did.
What's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
You're right. I don't want this conversation to turn into an interrogation. You've suffered enough already. I respect your silence. Please excuse me.
Well, thank you. I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they?
His sister.
Haven't you got a sister?
Yes.
I'm sure she loves you with all her heart.
She's the only one who cares about me. I would have put an end to it all by now if it weren't for her.
Ah, so going into her room
Since you
helped us.
insist, I'll tell you how I met your mother.
Thanks for trusting me.
Woohoo!
You see, before I was born, my mother often suffered from hallucinations and fits of anger.
Okay, so to questioning.
Soon
Okay.
people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person. So my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors, but none of them were able to cure her.
Yeah.
The last resort was
sorry.
to call a priest.
Oh, hey, I think
So,
we're in the third
is that what your
chapter
father
of
did?
the first episode,
No.
so.
He went to an expert in the occult.
No.
Ah, my mother.
Her reputation already extended beyond our borders. My mother's fits stopped at my birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me. Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she took the opportunity to advise my father to separate me from the rest of my family. That's how I was declared
so sorry.
stillborn. My fate was decided that very day.
It would coincide with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her experiments to rid me of the evil inside.
I understand how you feel, but I know my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons, even if it seems difficult to believe.
Everything she put me through was all for nothing. My whole life was ruined for nothing.
You're
So what brings you here then?
bitchy.
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope. Until I found out he had also invited your mother.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's come here for you.
You can't change my mind about this, Louis. My days are numbered, and I know it.
And wait, was that last guy probably that Mr. Mortimer? That's Willie Mortimer. And I guess she's not coming to dinner. Yeah, she's not gonna let us in. Let's talk to the butler.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
Can you tell me about the
What
guests?
can you tell me about the guests?
Do excuse me, sir, but I am bound by discretion to say nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests, sir. Perhaps would like to know something else?
I have a few questions about the manor. What's on the third floor?
Yes. What can I find on the second floor?
That floor is strictly reserved for Lord Mortimer, sir.
Okay.
In the west wing, on the second floor, are his private chambers. In the east wing are the rooms reserved for Lord Mortimer's personal guests. At the moment, these rooms are reserved for Sir Holm, sir. But only authorized guests may access that area.
Okay.
Does Sir have any more questions?
Can I walk
What is
outside?
outside on the island exactly?
Lord Mortimer has made a point of keeping the main part of the island in its natural state, sir. For security reasons, only the wharves and the gardens are accessible to guests. If
Okay.
Sir would like to walk along the wharves, he has only to follow the pathway used upon his arrival. If he
Okay.
would like to walk in the interior gardens of the manor, I would advise Sir to pass through the portrait gallery. May I help Sir in any other way?
What's on the second
What's
floor?
on the first floor?
The first floor is reserved for guests, sir. That is where Sir will find his private rooms. The main corridor leads around the building. 3 stairways will enable Sir to return to the ground floor. It is also from there that Sir will be able to reach the second floor.
Thank you very much.
Anything else, sir?
Anything on the
Yes.
ground floor?
Can you briefly describe the ground floor, please?
Very well, sir. On the ground floor, there are mainly living rooms. Sir finds himself at present in the Grand Hall.
Yeah.
From the Grand Hall, Sir can access, on one side, The small salon, where the guests like to relax with a good book. From there, Sir can access the conference room, which is closed at present for preparations. That is where Lord Mortimer likes to gather all of his guests for talks. From the other side of the Grand Hall, Sir may access the dining room. That is where Sir's meals will be served. From the dining room, Sir may benefit from an exceptional view overlooking the island. It is also the best way to access the portrait gallery, where a large part of Lord Mortimer's works are exhibited. And in the gallery, Sir will also find access to the garden. But Sir may be reassured the building is accessible on both sides, so that it surrounds the garden in question. So, Sir should not find cause to worry. No one has ever gotten lost.
Yeah, except for my mother.
Has Sir another question?
Could you tell me about our host?
I would like to speak about your master, Lord Mortimer.
Do please excuse me, sir, but I shall make no comment about my master. Is there anything else that Sir would like to know?
Wondering if you can help me out.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
Points, balance, just cross. Have you got any amber?
My good fellow, would you have any amber available?
I would, but unfortunately I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
Oh, right. 5 of these. Oh, frick. Manuscript?
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, sir, and I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It is damaged, sir. I would never dare lend Sir a book in such a pitiful state, sir. I took it to restore.
Great. Can't get anything. Could you give me...
You wouldn't have a little golden elixir I could use, would you?
Oh, unfortunately, sir, I have orders not to give any of that medicine to any of Lord Mortimer's guests. Some guests are here to follow a very strict treatment. Mixing or combining certain substances would be dangerous for Sir.
Clementine water, devil horns, member... Sorry. Damn book, I can't get it. Okay. No royal honey. Oh, wait! I got an idea.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find...
Wait. I have 4 of these, and I can get
items.
What I want.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
And the item in question is leaves. Okay, so give me the amber.
Fellow, would you have any amber available?
I would, but unfortunately I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
You wouldn't make it for free.
There's no point in lying, you know. I know full well you haven't got it.
I would never think of lying, sir. I don't believe I am authorized to give it away, that is all.
Amber? Here? I'd be surprised.
Yet I assure you, sir...
No, you're pulling my leg. I don't believe you.
I wouldn't dare to joke with, sir.
Yeah, sure. You're just leading me on. I dare you to show it to me, if you really have some.
Well, then, sir, here is a piece.
Ah, right. Well, I'm impressed. Can you lend it to me for a minute?
Of course, sir.
Amber, congratulations. You collected 4 amber fragments. Your maximum effort points increased by 1.
Here,
Wow. I can hardly
Ah,
believe it.
and you don't fully
Well,
upgrade
I
my
have other
bar.
questions.
Of course, sir. But, sir, I believe you haven't given me back the amber, sir.
What? What amber?
The piece I gave to sir.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. You really ought to look after your things. It can't be easy to come across amber in these parts.
Well, does sir desire anything else?
You know I'm gonna abuse these leaves, right? Would you mind giving me that book
you're
that you
hiding in your
had
jacket?
The
in your
Sorrows
pocket?
of Young Werther by Goethe, sir, and I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It is damaged, sir. I would never dare lend sir a book in such a pitiful state, sir. I took it to restore.
Hang on, but it's mine.
Beg pardon, sir?
It's my book. I'm telling you, it's my book.
With all due respect, sir.
Oh,
hope
I
you
am totally
understand
going to
that I
abuse
have
these
doubts.
frickin'
You
leaves.
see, I found it in Lord Mortimer's library.
Well, there you are then. That's exactly where I left it.
I am quite put out, sir. I don't know what to say.
In that case, I suggest you
Oh,
say
I
nothing.
feel so evil.
But
Now.
But, sir,
Yeah, give me.
Very well, sir. Here you are. May sir take good care of it. It is damaged.
And you've damaged it as well? Oh, bravo. Bravo.
No, I didn't do anything. It wasn't me, sir.
Say pardon.
Pardon me, sir.
Very good. There were some other things I wanted to go over with you.
I feel evil. Okay, you're done. Thanks, jacket. Thanks, sucker. Okay, there's 4 other parts: manipulation, conviction, and occultism. Oh, come on, guys. I know I was a bit evil there. Sometimes you have to abuse these sort of things, and manipulation will help me get what I want from the butlers, from the servants. Woohoo! Oh, God, Baru. Well, awkward. Did beat. What? Did you say something? Yeah, that's right. Back off.
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short.
Oh, it's
Your
basically.
Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of
Oh,
Religious
so the guy that he
First
was.
Aid of Frederick William II, King of Prussia.
Oh, so the guy that was playing chess with Sir Gregory was the
Napoleon
German.
Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army, and
Okay,
Jacques
nothing.
Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal
I got
Judge.
nothing on him.
Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us
Oh,
this
typical.
morning, but he should be with
Oh,
us
it's
later.
breakfast.
So,
Okay,
let us
never
begin.
mind.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
I was only joking. Not really.
Peru looks totally out of place here. He's counting the 10 sets of cutlery around each plate? The man is completely lost.
Huh.
Thank you again for the wine, Your Eminence.
So we could take advantage of Peru's etiquette.
Served every day at the king's table.
I am delighted.
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
Yeah.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Oh,
Glad to make
occultism.
landfall at last. And yourself.
Very
Could have
well.
learned more about this
your
guy.
husband?
He's poorly.
This German
the French
guy.
Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too, as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Very funny, sir.
Not at all. Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory.
Oh,
Such
it could have gone
complexity.
some
Typically
politics.
French. A Sauterne, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favourite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved. Just mention that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
That could be useful. Well, psychiatry could
Is
help.
everything all right?
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
My lord, I only know the prestige of your name. Might I have the honor of getting to know you a little better?
You are Monsieur
Louis Moras de Richet.
de Richet. De Richet. A name with a nobiliary particle. Are you descended from a noble line?
Yes, I heard the news. What a story.
The presence of a
commoner.
particle does not necessarily mean a person belongs to the nobility, nor does it prevent the observance of the rules of etiquette, Monsieur von Bonner.
Diversion.
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
Not really, no.
Lord Mortimer has invited Napoleon along to negotiate an important commercial venture.
Nothing strange about that.
And the Golden Order is somehow involved.
What? Our order?
What?
You sure?
That's what I read in the letter from Mortimer to Napoleon.
This information is important. Thank you, Louis.
Thank you, Washington.
Monsieur de Richet, it would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
Did you hear the conversation? I got a weird bad feeling about this.
Lord Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis.
I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply sorry about their disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count on you among my
Conversation
allies.
start.
Well, of course.
And for that, I have a little question for you. The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000...
Okay, what do we know about Bonaparte? So, conviction and politics don't help me.
200 cannon.
This could help me.
I've only just taken over the affair. The agreement will be considered
Ah,
null
etiquette
and void
could help us.
until we've gone through it together. Is that clear?
All right, you seem to know what you're doing. I have one last question I would like to pose to you. We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
What part doesn't like to be conviction in politics. So France needs a
I think
leader.
what France is lacking today is a truly strong leader ready to govern her. Someone who will
Traits.
for her luster. Who
Oh wait, was it talent? So, gain 2 skill points in psychiatry, gain 1 point in vigilance, and you gain 1 skill point in agility.
propel her forward so once again she becomes a proud nation respected by all. A man capable of both rebuilding the country from the inside and, at the same time, developing exterior relations. Someone with a vision, I think. The right person still remains to be found.
You're right, my friend. I hear your words, and I agree.
Woohoo!
Monsieur de Richet, I am reassured. I am very happy to have met you. Lord Mortimer was right to put his trust in you. I hope to work with...
Legitimate. Gain 1 skill point in conviction.
In the very near future, I would like to thank you for your support by offering you this...
Ooh, a
humble
book!
little gift.
Thank you!
Reflections on the Revolution in France. Mr. Bonaparte, I thank you for this gesture, and please know that I, too, am delighted to have met you.
Woohoo! Another successful confrontation.
My friends, I would like to say a few words, please. I would like to thank Lord Mortimer, and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is eminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington.
I got a bad feeling about you. Oh. Timer. Automatically selected.
Right, we shall meet again tomorrow. All the guests will be present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope. Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
Wines and cannons. Yeah, we just finished up the 3rd chapter of episode 1. So, okay, I found my mother's message hidden in the book. I got access to the whole message. I managed to persuade Elizabeth Adams to talk to me about her mother. I met the guests during dinner. I provided to Napoleon to be my mother's worthy successor. I searched Elizabeth Adams' room, and I searched Napoleon. Come on, level 5, level 5. Yes! 2 levels, thank you. Okay, 8 points in this chapter. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, we got a lot of levels, so... And ours is level 2, and we got a lot to work on. So, I think I'll upgrade this one, and we got science. Maybe I cultism. Questioning did help us out, so leveled that one up. Cultism. Let me see, and conviction. Hold on. And we still have no idea what the rest of the books are. Okay, time for the last chapter of this experience, and I think we get another piece of amber.
Alright, let's recap. Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's message. I've got to find the place where all eyes size you up.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so maybe it's our best interest to look into agility? Let's see what we have. We have etiquette again, psychiatry, politics, conviction, manipulation, and I still gotta find the other two, so they're probably going to be in other chapters. So, what do I want? I could. We can't do much about with some of the rare books. Maybe I should get into politics at the moment and level that one up in the next at the end. So let's have a look around to find some more honey. Find the place mentioned by your mother.
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
We did get a key from Elizabeth. Or we can just unlock. Yeah, let's unlock it. Woo! Is that honey? Royal honey, thank you. Thank you, game, for being so nice to me. More art.
Dining on ham. Well, that's very appetizing.
Oh, hey, man.
Well, Your Eminence, do you still have any room left?
Ah, my son, the sin of gluttony is the most difficult of all in my eyes. Nevertheless, what a charming moment we have had together. I'm delighted I was able to talk to Mr. von Wollner. We hadn't spoken to each other for an eternity.
Yes.
Oh, so you know him?
I noticed that Your Eminence knew a fair number of people at the table.
The benefit of age, my son. This isn't my first invitation to Lord Mortimer's. You will see, it's the perfect place to make new friends. Indeed, I noticed that you and Mr. Bonaparte had already begun.
Yeah.
I adapt quickly to local customs. It's what I was taught.
And you are right to do so, my son. But tell me, have you had any news of your mother since your arrival?
Alas, still nothing, Your Eminence. But I still haven't been able to meet Lord Mortimer.
Yeah, we still haven't talked to him
yet.
yet.
Typical of him. What can I say? Lord Mortimer is a very busy man. I should think you are beginning to worry.
Yeah, probably.
Well, I must admit, Your Eminence, indeed it does worry me.
I understand. But continue to have faith in Sarah. You'll see, I'm sure, that in a few days we'll all be laughing together.
That's all I hope for, Your Eminence. But while I have you with me, I have a question for you.
Go ahead, Louis. What can I do for you?
If I said to you, where all eyes size you up, would it mean anything to you?
I don't know if it's the place you're looking for, Louis. But it makes me think of the portrait gallery.
There's a gallery here? Can you tell me where to find it, please?
Of course. Just go through the door at the end. It will lead into the library. Continue all the way through, and you'll end up in the gallery. You'll see it, Louis. When you get there, you'll know.
Thank you very much, Your Eminence. On that last word, then, I shall leave you to fight your demons. See you later, Your Eminence.
See you later, my son.
Yeah, Thanks for the help, man. And I better make sure I don't miss any of those books.
A swine in a salon? That's an odd choice of decor.
Hmm.
The Conversion of Ulysses by Gurs. Circe changing Ulysses' companions into swines.
Pigs. Okay, that is a bit odd. Ooh, book. Mine.
Discourse on the Method by Descartes. This book changed the way I look at the world.
More clementine water? That really
Circe
helped.
preparing wine. What better trap for Ulysses? Romney painted Lady Hamilton as Circe.
Alright, let's head over to that, to the portrait gallery. Ooh, another box.
Amber crystals.
Woohoo! Another piece of amber. Thank you. Key with the occult earth symbol. Alright, let's go through here. Whoa, this is quite the library. Oh god, this is gonna take me a while.
Golden elixir. Actress, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
More royal jelly. I'll take that. Oh, what the hell? Might help me out. Still no negatives. That's good. Oh, it just takes me around. Ah, this must be the gallery room.
Where all eyes size you up. Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of. And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should we go and try to find the creature now?
Yeah, let's look at
Allegory regarding the decoration of the rights of men. That's the least you could say. Liberty or Death by Regnault. Well, I'll take liberty, please. Ah, painting by Ingres. Molière dining with Louis XIV. The king's posture is surprising. It's almost as if he's addressing someone in the assembly.
Another coin for me.
Christ Crucified by Velasquez. Look, someone's left a note there. Reserved for the Duke of Alcudia.
Okay, I don't know who that is. Contemplator. Elixirs. Got 5 of these.
Ah, François Ier, Receiving the Holy Family. A painting by Raphael.
Oh.
The Song of Roland. Roland feeleth his death is near. His brain is oozing by either ear. With his brain oozing, it's already remarkable that he can feel anything. Amber.
Thank you.
The Fall of Phaeton. Another painting by Rubens. Poor Phaeton, struck by lightning by his father Apollo for borrowing his chariot and losing control of it. Moral, don't steal Dad's chariot. The Company by Rembrandt. Amber crystals.
Thank you for another piece of hamburger. Thank you.
A meeting between Louis XIV and Philippe V. I wonder why Mortimer's particularly fond of this painting.
Let's check this room out super quick. Might be some goodies here.
A painting with no name.
This is probably Mortimer. Ah, there's the Gorgon.
It's a devil's thorn. I'll keep it.
So let's get this thing started. This is the Medusa.
I've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword? A hero with a lantern. And the last one holding a shield. I'll stake my life on it. All the statues form a single scene together. The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
What was the clue for the solution to Medusa Enigma? What was in the letter? Mortimer seemed fight, the handkerchiefs, page from the book. Where was the clue? I forget. What was the clue?
The origin of myths, a reinterpretation of legendary creatures. Just what I need. The text is in French on the left-hand page and in Latin on the right hand. Let's find the chapter on the Medusa.
Read the page from the French.
This version is significantly different from the regular one. It recounts how men have always belittled women in society. Harpies, mermaids, the chimera, the hydra, the gorgons. The section on the Medusa. While some of the heroes divert attention from the gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon, the Medusa.
Okay. Sword at the Medusa. And I think at the end... Oh, remember.
The clue I found said, "Beware hero. The beast always charges the best protected. That is its weakness." That's the key. The best protected hero is the one holding the shield. Thank you, Mother.
Alright, so rotate to the one with the shield. But that's... Medusa, okay. So maybe the lantern needs to be with the hero, right? With the one with the shield.
If I respect the legend, I have to place the hero holding the shield in front of the Medusa. Except for here, it doesn't work. There must be something else.
Must be doing something wrong. Maybe it was the one with the lantern. Clue doesn't really help me. Maybe it was towards... the lantern, maybe.
It looks right, but nothing's happening. Maybe, in this position, the hero with the shield is just dazzling his colleague.
Oh, how does that make any logical sense? But thank God I'm finally done with this puzzle. Whoa. Ooh, secret passage.
Rah! For Pete's sake, Emily! You scared the pants off me. Don't ever do that again.
Well, keep your nose out of my business then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
Oh, yeah? So tell me what you're doing here. Yeah, just like me.
Probably, but I asked the question first.
Well then, we'll pretend you haven't asked me yet.
What about a little gallantry, Louis? Come on, I'm listening. What are you doing here?
Well, this is getting a little awkward. Psychology.
Since you insist, Duchess, gallantry obliges this. Ladies first.
You just won't give in, will you?
I'm sorry, madam. It isn't in my nature.
Well, no matter. I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same on mine. And if you find anything of interest, let me know.
Oh, yeah. In your dreams. At your service, madam. The heavenly symbols refer to Pandora's box. Emily, I'm pretty sure I've got Pandora's box.
Of course you have. You see an earthen pot and you immediately assume it can only be Pandora's box. Logical. What I like about you, Louis, is that you never fail to surprise me.
Actually, I'd rather not open it.
You're afraid, aren't you?
Have you ever heard of the Ark of the Covenant?
Yes.
A piece of advice. If you come across it, don't open it. You'll thank me.
Could be a piece of amber for all I know.
A golden fleece.
It's freezing. Hurry up.
Do you think that can really be Jason's golden fleece?
No. You are aware that Jason and the Argonauts is a myth, aren't you?
But Mortimer's been protecting this hide. It must be of great value, don't you think?
Certainly of historical value. This kind of hide is still used by gold diggers in Eastern Europe. Now you see how easy it is to obtain a legend.
Why do you have to act so nonchalant every time I show you something?
Louis, anyone can kill a sheep, rip off its hide, and say it's the golden fleece.
We're at Lord Mortimer's, not at some farmyard fair. You're just too skeptical.
And you have a tendency to believe anything. Talk about an unlikely pair.
Yet, you know opposites attract, don't you? An unofficial gospel? You'd be more likely to find this kind of book at the Vatican.
Nothing special. The library at Buckingham has 3.
The Gospel according to Judas, or How to Crucify Jesus as part of God's plan. You do realize that the contents of this book could undermine the very foundations of Christianity.
One more reason to leave it in the secret room of a lost manor on a private island.
Do you realize how important this book is?
Of course, but what I really want to know is how did it come into Mortimer's possession?
I was thinking the same thing about all the paintings and sculptures in the manor. I bet you've read them cover to cover.
Naturally.
Really? I'm curious. Tell me, what part stood out the most to you?
The passage where Mary says to Joseph, "Hey, you, shut up."
In other words, you haven't even opened one.
Hey, a Russian ruble. I wonder what it'd be worth today. Hey, Mortimer is the author of this work. It talks about his passion for art.
Guess what I found?
The Holy Grail.
Older than that.
A piece of Noah's Ark.
Not that old.
This could go on for hours. Just tell me.
Caesar's laurel wreath.
The workmanship on this crown is amazing. The finesse of the gold laurel leaves is beautiful. A crown worthy of an emperor. I'd stake my life that it's the genuine article.
Do you know why laurel wreaths are used and not, say, mistletoe or another plant?
The laurel wreath symbolized glory in Roman times.
In your opinion, what kind would suit me best?
A crown of nettles.
Haha, pretty funny.
Oh, looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes, written by Mortimer himself.
You should see this sword, Emily. It's magnificent.
I'm busy. Describe it to me.
Brass quillons and knobs. A beautiful cruciform line. Judging by the wear and the technique used to forge it, this sword dates back to the Crusades, and it must have belonged to a wealthy knight. There's a date. MCXC, 1190. That's right. Forged for the Crusades. This weapon is typically French, quite old, undoubtedly goes back to the Crusades. If it is a true Damask sword, it's worth more than a kingdom.
What's this?
Fragment of amber.
Amber. Oh, there's something right
Here's
there.
Something interesting. A manor in Maine, hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia, properties in Shanghai. Incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old, and all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
What?
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention.
How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
No, it can't be.
See those fine scratches around the words?
Yes, and?
The ink barely spreads on the paper. It spreads exactly the same way on the signature. The deed was written using the same ink. If it is a fake, then it's a professional job. Several people have played the part of Mortimer, a part that has been passed down from generation to generation. Different men, but with one sole identity.
An intriguing hypothesis, and yet less twisted than some of my previous cases.
At last, you finally agree with me about something.
These documents are intriguing, but do you really think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
And how do you know my mother was interested in this room?
I didn't know, I just supposed she was. And you just confirmed it. So, do you think she found what she came for?
I don't know. She was obsessed with Mortimer, and I must confess these property deeds are troubling.
If that's the case, why would she have left them?
Once again, I don't know. We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take? How did Lord Mortimer get all this? It's just crazy.
Secret connections, money, or a well-kept family treasure passed on from generation to generation. who knows?
That would mean some of Mortimer's ancestors lived before Jesus was born. I wonder why my mother didn't make it clear what she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
Or she wanted to protect her discoveries. It's disturbing.
You'll just
Could
have
be,
to
could
search
be.
the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something. What is that you found?
A cameo pendant. What's going on?
Nothing.
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me what this is about.
No. We just met, Louis. I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to you.
Listen, Emily. It seems pretty obvious to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar. Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
But why the hell should I place my trust in you, Louis?
When are you going to understand that I just want to help you?
What do you expect? That I'll fall into your arms and say yes to everything you want?
What are you talking about? I'm only asking you to trust me a little. If only on principle, as a member of the Golden Order, for example.
I'll admit you are fairly reliable.
That's it? I was expecting more.
Well, I'm prepared to trust you when it comes to choosing a French tease, but I've nothing to gain by confiding in you any further than...
Okay, hold on. And Emily is immune to logic.
Nothing to gain? Damn it, Emily. I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you think I need help?
Just like everyone. You have your strengths and your weaknesses. And there's no use pretending otherwise.
Ha! And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
Psychological.
Pragmatic, intelligent, sure of herself. Her only weak spot is her difficulty talking about herself. I don't know much about your past, but I'm guessing you had to get by on your own for much of your life. It might have closed you off, and that can be a disadvantage. It might be time for you to open up and risk a little trust. Not every man you meet wants to hurt you.
Yes, you may be right. I might have some weaknesses, but I don't need your help to overcome them. And I'm simply not contemplating collaborating with anyone at this time. Do you understand?
Logic.
I know you well enough to see that you're hiding something from me. Why won't you look me in the eyes?
Ah.
I've figured you out, but you refuse to accept it. And you're starting to find me charming, too.
I admit it. You win. You, worst investigator there ever was, have sussed me out. Well, at least you made me smile. I already have a work partner. I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use to me. But I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Is there any chance you might tell me who he is?
No, I've already said too much. Consider yourself lucky I've even given you this much. It's extremely rare, believe me.
Come on, don't stop now that you've come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Well, since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
You're a gambler. So, your partner is... It's as obvious as it is surprising. You're my mother's hard-hitting partner.
Oh, God, do you really believe the nonsense that comes out of your mouth?
Well, a second ago I did. A little.
Sorry, Louis, your mother is not my partner.
Chances are, you're working with a member of the Order.
The only members of the Order other than ourselves are your mother and Mr. Washington. The former has sadly gone missing. As for the latter, I knew nothing of his arrival. Incidentally, you must have noticed how inefficiently our Order communicates internationally.
Your partner must be your mother.
I would need to know who she is first.
Forgive me, I didn't know.
I'm an orphan. I thought you'd figured that out.
No, I didn't know. Otherwise, I wouldn't have mentioned it.
Now you know. Right, time is short. You haven't convinced me. I prefer to remain
come on.
discreet. Don't take it the wrong way. All I can tell you is I'm looking for my sister. And if I reacted so strongly at the sight of the cameo pendant, it's because I thought it belonged to her. But it doesn't.
I understand. I won't insist.
It's time to leave.
Oh, it was her sister. Never mind. God damn it, I screwed that up.
So, what do you think of our first adventure?
Investigation. You gonna commit one? Oh,
I must admit, it has been fun by your side.
that would have been helpful. Oh.
Oh, she's been drinking too much again.
Louis, I need to talk to you right now.
What's wrong?
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
I was sure there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now. Otherwise, it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
She's probably in danger, but... God damn it. Fine, I'll follow.
Sorry,
if
Emily,
this screws me over,
leave Elizabeth like this.
and Emily
All
dies,
right, Elizabeth.
then
How can I help?
I hate this
Thank
game.
you. Come on, follow me.
Because I tried to do the right friggin' thing.
I really need to talk to you, Louis, right now.
Does Lord Mortimer know the mess you've made of your room?
Listen to me, damn it. My days are numbered.
Elizabeth, I don't know if it's about my mother again, but I'm telling you, you've nothing to be afraid of. She didn't come here for you.
I saw her.
Saw who?
What?
You saw my mother? When?
Just last night. I went out to walk along the cliff top and I saw her in the distance. She tried to hide right away, but I'm sure it was her.
Are you saying you recognized my mother in the middle of the night while she was hiding?
Yes, Louis, I know it was her.
You just said she was far away, right? In the middle of the night. And the exterior of the island isn't exactly well lit.
Listen, I'm telling you, it was her.
I trust you, I trust you.
She doesn't hesitate on her answers. She's not trembling. She's really convinced of what she's seen. Did you talk to each other?
No, she was far away. I
Just in case Elizabeth Adams questioning will
noise
help
and
me.
then she was gone.
Have you told anyone you've seen her? Sir Holm? Mortimer?
You don't understand. It's her. She's here.
Yes, I understand.
No, you're not listening. The moment I saw her, I was overcome by spasms. She's here! I'm telling you, it was her!
Yes. Yes.
Yes. I need something to calm me down.
Just
I'll
one glass.
drink with you, but let's go easy on it, okay? I don't know where she gets her rot gut from, but frankly, it's disgusting.
You know, Louis, when I came here, it was in the hope of getting help. I've only just now realized that I've been drawn here into a trap.
Whoa. The alcohol's gone to my head.
Here, the condemned's last drink.
I'll stop
Elizabeth,
here.
alcohol never solves anything. I'm gonna stop now.
Listen up. You want to know what your mother was capable of, right? You want to know the reason why. Well, you're gonna have to follow me to the bottom of the abyss, Louis. Either drink or get out.
You're forcing me. Fine.
I need to take it
And
easy.
the frog
with
thing
booze.
gets you
At this rate, I won't last the night.
Can you...
Let's go
Oh.
easy on the drinking, okay? Alcohol won't solve our
I
problem.
don't know if I should trust her or not. It sounds like she trusts me, but...
The second one isn't any easier.
So, do you want to know why she did all those things to me or not? Even if it changes the image you have of her forever?
What was she trying to cure you of then?
Of the one illness she never managed to treat me for.
Being crazy?
No.
Yeah, I'm
Elizabeth,
stopping it.
I won't follow you.
What's the matter? Little Louis's afraid to look at the true face of his mother? You know my rules. Drink up.
No.
I won't drink.
All right, Louis. Then get the hell out of here. You're
Oh,
incapable of opening your eyes. So be it. Get out!
Oh, for God's sake. This was a gigantic waste of time. Emily might as well be dead by now.
Why the hell did I go with Elizabeth?
Clear head. You left Elizabeth Adams without getting drunk. Oh, 1-2 eradication. No, this was a gigantic waste of time.
I could have spent the night with Emily, but no. I had to go play the night with a big heart.
Yep.
Oh, well, never mind. Tomorrow's another day.
Well, I'm totally screwed. Wait, is it still morning or just... Oh, wait, it was nighttime, so now it's morning. Oh, God, not... Oh. Never mind. What is everybody here for?
Monsieur de Richet, I am arresting you for the murder of Elizabeth Adams.
What?
What the hell's going on? You are in deep trouble, my young friend.
Oh, fuck you, game! I resolved the enigma of the Medusa. I discovered Lord Mortimer's room where he hides his treasure. I found out that Emily was hiding something. I accepted to keep Elizabeth company. I left Elizabeth's place before I got drunk. I didn't persuade Emily to tell me her secret. I could have joined Emily in my room. So Elizabeth is dead. Well, I didn't commit the murder. 4 points. Okay. And we got 2 manuscripts, so... clearly we're gonna have to get the others from the other chapters. Etiquette, logic, etiquette, psychology, version, conviction, manipulation. Points into politics. And agility. And let me guess, I don't get to read more manuscripts because that's the end of the chapter. So yeah, we're kind of assumed that we're the murderer of Elizabeth. Yeah, she was crazy, and probably our mother killed her. Or maybe it is the... Oh, you're not gonna show us a next time? Coming soon. And yeah, just, so yeah, we just finished up our first... So yeah, we finished up our first, part. So yeah, we're kind of totally screwed that Elizabeth is dead, supposedly. Well, she is dead. So, and I bet our mother had something to do with it. So I guess I want to know more if Louis is going to get out of this alive. But I bet that that asshole oh God, I can't remember his name. The British politic who's accusing me of murder, and this is his plan to try and get rid of me. I think he committed the murder because he totally looks like a villain. And we haven't even met Mortimer yet. So hopefully we get to meet him in the second chapter. So okay, so this is probably going to be the end of the stream, so I'll see you. And what do I think? Maybe I will continue doing this. I want to see where this thing goes. So until then, have a good day, everybody, and I'll see you next time. So until then, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next stream. So until then, have a fantastic day, and this has been your humble host. So have a good day, everybody. Good night. Yeah, that